Welcome back to Grand Blanc Mitsubishi, and this is going to be a review quickly on the 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander. Now this is going to be the full-size 7-passenger. We're going to go in and around this, the SE package, with the Super All-Wheel control option that's on this vehicle specifically. Now you're going to have a couple things you'll see differently between every Outlander, and there's some what's called a port installed accessory. So we can do accessories like this. You're going to see the bug visor here that's going to be in the front, which I think blends in really well with black. But the cool thing that I like about this too is on the front of the grille on all of the Outlanders, minus the PHEV, you're going to have a silver inlay right here, the piano black or the gloss black color that goes around the triple diamond, and then so this is going to be like a real black presence in the front. So if you do a black on black package like this vehicle, you see the silver will match in between here, and then you get your good chrome accents, but it's not overpowering with the chrome. Thing that I do like when you're in even the ES package, the entry level package on this vehicle, is you're going to get the LED running lights, which I love that look, in the projector beam headlamps. And then this is also going to have a fog light installed down below on the SE package here. So I love it because it's a 7-passenger SUV that is at a ridiculous price point. I mean, let's talk about that real quick. You can get a 7-passenger SUV under $20,000 at Grand Blanc Mitsubishi, under 20 grand. Like that just, to me, is mind-blowing that you can get that caliber of vehicle for that type of price point. Other things that I like, genuinely, I like to have paint to match mirrors. I think it just accents the vehicle, right? Instead of just doing the basic plastic look that's just not painted, a matte finish, it doesn't flow with the rest of the vehicle. Your turn signal built into the mirror as well too, which I think is a nice accent that they're doing on the vehicle. Here's a cool thing too, they are a heated mirror too. So it doesn't show you that like it's got the little heat symbol on it. They're just like, yeah, it's heated. All of them, there you go. No chrome belt line on this vehicle. The black meshes well with the rest of the black. Your pillars are going to be black for your A, B, C, and D pillar, all matching well. The thing that I like down below, they did continue that silver accent all the way through. When you look at the lower rocker protection and door protection that you have here, to do that weather protection from, hey, we're in Michigan. This is not going to be the best part of the vehicle to stay the best longest. Yes, cool, we've covered that. We got some protection going all the way around. When they continue that up and around the wheel wells, which is a great way to keep the vehicle lasting longer. Guess what you don't have? Access to your gas tank unless you unlock it from the center too. I have a couple people that are buying gas caps with locking gas caps. As you see the price of fuel increase, just don't even have to worry about that extra option. You can use the manufacturer gas cap cover. The cool thing about that is it's less likely to give you issues on evaporation sensors. Take a look at your door handles. Those door handles are painted to match. Another way to just keep the whole flow looking right and clean. Up top, this is called an aero bar because it's built and comes down to a point to reduce the noise that could come from these. But if you notice it, it's not up on some roof rail system. Then you have a rack system up and above that. This is built right in, and all of the Mitsubishi Outlanders are going to be able to have this built-in spot for a roof rack system. Skiing, snowboarding, bike riding, you name it, kayaking, boom, you got it covered. Here's a nice thing too, shark fin antenna doesn't get in the way of those accessories that you're going to be loading on the roof of your new SUV, right? So, yeah, 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander and an SE, good choice. That accessory, it's available on the ES, the SE, the SEL, and the GT option, along with the PHEV, so you can get them on all options of the Mitsubishi Outlander. So, take a look at the back. I think the lights are beautiful, and then they carry down here too, so you just have some excellent visibility when it comes to reverse lights and it comes to rear, hey, I'm here presence, right? And you're going to see one thing too. Up on the back window, you're either going to see it say 4-wheel drive or AWC or this, S-AWC. This means Super All-Wheel Control. Literally is a staple of Mitsubishi. They broke 5 world records. I might have mentioned that in another video, but 5 world records in 24 hours in the snow with the all-wheel control system that Mitsubishi offers. Drop the mic. That's unreal, right? Well, that was for figure 8 and fastest in reverse in 300 meters, and then it's also a reverse figure 8, and then it's the shortest stopping time. Google it. I'm sure you will, or check it out on YouTube on another video, right? Take a look at the back of the vehicle too. Here's what I like about the little things that make sense. So my brother and sister-in-law just purchased one, and here's what makes sense. How about you take a look at the back, and they have a dog. It's an Australian Shepherd named Sadie, right? Let's drop this seat real quick. Well, when that dog is in the back, okay, we'll show you how to remove headrest too while we're at it. Because all it is a quick button, headrest gone, right? Pull this tab and fold your seat forward. So if you're not using the vehicle for like a, hey, I just want the room, what a convenience that it has 7 passengers. If you're not using it, here's a cool thing. That dog hops in the back. It's not tracking in everything with it because your all-weather mat hooks onto the seat and folds forward with it. Genius. How about things to keep away from the dog? How about a hidden trunk area? That's a solution. How about things going to the grocery store and being able to throw things like cans of whatever you don't want rolling around? Cool. It can only roll from here to there. And the nice thing about Mitsubishi,
I just wouldn't put fresh food back there.
I would not put fresh food.
So the dog doesn't dig at it.
Or meat products. Dogs would probably be all over that and scratching at it repeatedly. In the back here too, you have an inlay there because we haven't shown you this, but Mitsubishi gives you a first aid kit along with your owner's manual that tucks into that spot right there. Literally a first aid kit with like a pen, a tire pressure gauge, and I think it was even scissors and band-aids and bandages and gauze and whatever else you could think of too. It's like, you don't get that with a lot of domestic brands. You don't get that with a lot of any brands. Doesn't matter what it is. You're not going to get it, right? Backup camera, standard on all models. Front-wheel drive, all-wheel control, super all-wheel control, PHEV, got a backup camera no matter what. Cool? Take a look at the wheels. The wheels are going to be the standard wheel for the 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander. That's going to be an 18-inch wheel. Black inlays on a machined finish. I think it's gorgeous. It's a great look with the vehicle, especially the black on black combo makes it look just right. Disc brakes all the way around on the vehicle too, and I hope I'm not speaking too fast. If so, watch the video again. That always helps with the view count. Then subscribe and like it, and ask a comment. If we're not mentioning what you guys want to see inside the vehicle, tell us what you want to see. Give us a question. We'll get you an answer on it ASAP. Let's take a look at the inside. Follow me. We're going to start with the second row, then we're going to go to the front row, and then I'm going to show you the Apple CarPlay Android Auto option on this 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander. Let's take a look. Well, let's take a look at the inside of the 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander. Starting out with just something simple. This is the portfolio mat option that you'll see when you're looking up these vehicles too, right? So this is the carpeted mats, portfolio mat option. So those in the back of the huge space in the back, right? I love the seats. Because it just gives you a contrast. It's not like, hey, it's just black, boring, right? Got contrast stitching, contrast inlay with a diamond design. Think that's a coincidence? Triple diamond. Think about it. That's Mitsubishi's thing, right? Well, here's the other cool thing too. The seat. If you have a second passenger, major moving room. Huge, right? So that's cool. I like that. But the other thing is, not only does it move, but you can tilt it any way you want to there, right?
You put a kid in the second row with an adult in the back, give him all the room he wants. I mean, honestly, that's just unbelievable.
Yeah, you can, because this row moves, that row moves. People will say and have their own opinions on what you can do with back seats of any SUV that's a third row seat. They can complain about it, they can be happy with it, but at the end of the day, you can genuinely arrange to make things fit, people fit, and you can do that in this vehicle with these adjustments. Find an SUV that doesn't have that adjustment. I promise you there's a bunch of them in the second row where you're going to be disappointed. This one, not so much. Cool thing is, anchor points are all there too. And that brings me to another thing too. The adjustments that are here are awesome because, well, I've got 2 children, right? Both of them in car seats, one reverse facing. But there's a little level thing, right? So without being able to tilt this and move these appropriately, you're not going to have those fit just right. I even had a customer return a van at one time saying their kid's car seat wouldn't fit without pinching the legs in between. Does this look like it's going to pinch legs in between on a car seat? I doubt it. Not even a booster. I mean, this is really awesome. I like it, and at the price point, it's unbeatable. Second row has an armrest with 2 cup holders. So if your car seat's not equipped with a cup holder, or even if you have an adult in the back seat, cool, you can put your beverage in there too. It also has them in the doors. So that's 4. One hand, 4, not 8. Don't get that twisted. Mat pocket in the back, right? Then you have all-weather floor mats in this model as an option. Again, it's an option, but if you don't find a vehicle with it, just get them in your certified Mitsubishi parts department, like at Grand Blanc Mitsubishi. I'm just saying, we have one of those massive parts departments. Huge, right? Let's talk about folding the seats real quick too. Obviously, that's gonna be important. You can fold this down, but the first thing you need to do is come down here to the side, which you'll see a little tab. Jay, if you want to zoom in on that real quick,
oh, yeah,
it's going to say the number 2, right? Mm-hmm. So number 1 is going to be on the side of your headrest. Here is a tether. You're going to pull that and fold it, okay? Number 2, you're literally just going to pull that number 2 tab. The seat will be spring-loaded and do it for you. Guess what that means? No hydraulic actuators, sensors, electronics, blah, blah, blah. It's not going to break unless your arm's broken, right? So 1, first is your headrest, 2 is folding your seat, number 3 is on the side bolster here of the seat. The same thing that you're going to do to tilt it, just pull that up, it'll collapse the seat, right? Then you can adjust the driver passenger seat whatever way you need to. But guess what that makes? A completely flat floor for the back. Yep, nice, cool. It's flat from here to the lift gate, right? Beautiful. Here's your other part of your lower anchor tethered child safety harness latch system. Let's take a look at the front. I think you're going to be pretty impressed with what we have to offer as far as technology goes with the 18 Outlander that Mitsubishi's throwing down. Check this out. Well, here's a couple more things on the inside of the Outlander. I love it. So, well, especially like I can't get over the price point. Still just mine in the ceiling, right? First thing, this just is attractive, darn it. I mean, I like the look of the simulated carbon fiber paneling that's on the inside of the vehicle too. Soft touch all the way through, nice and soft, comfy, right? A couple cool things on here too, and I've learned more and more and more as we've gotten more familiar with the brand. But I love that this is a metallic on the inside. Not just a gloss black, there's a part just sparkly into it too, and I like it. I like it. Hey, cup holders got those too. Those are hidden if you don't need them. Here's other things, places to store your key so you don't forget it, right? Cool. This isn't for smokers. You don't push this in and pop out a red ash. This is actually going to be your charging point here. This is push to start. Do we need a key? Just on your person or in proximity, right? So, foot on the brake, push to start is engaged right here. So we'll start that in just a second. I wanted to show you this inside, which is actually your center console. And if you notice too, which I'm so getting distracted here, but it's cool. Inside here, 2 USBs. And the other thing too that my sister actually brought this up to me is she goes, "Hey Paul, when you open this and the car is on, it actually has a light in there. So when you go to plug your USB in, if you're hunting in the dark in the middle of the night trying to plug in your phone, boom, you got a light in there. That's nice for a center console to have a light. Well, you see my phone's plugged in. We're going to explain that in just a second here. Other things, the seat's still folded down. I have ample amount of room. I can lift my seat, I can lower my seat, I can slide my seat forward and back. I like the leather wrap steering wheel. I definitely like the leather wrap shifter. The stitching, again, contrasted on the seats, going to the shifter, and then goes up and around your steering wheel too, which I definitely enjoy. I'm going to give a little shout out to a guy named Bill. I'm going to leave it at that. But he's looking at an Outlander too, and he's checked out our PHEV video, and he's the one who kind of asked me to do this video so he can show his wife and family kind of what they're taking a look at too. But he mentioned just pointing out a couple cool things. Well, how about dual climate control? That's auto on the screen here that you'll see too. Then you have the larger touch screen on the SE model for the 2018 Outlander that Mitsubishi's throwing down. But let's do this real quick. I'm just going to start it. And my phone's plugged in. The thing that I just wanted to point out to you is going to be, you know, not only, I call it a ghost button. I don't even know what the actual name is for it. But these buttons will disappear because it's a soft touch button, right? It just gave me a warning. Hey, the temperature is so low that watch for icy roads. So yeah, I'm freezing doing this video. Hope you're happy. Okay. I agree to the traffic and rules and abide by the law, right? Apple CarPlay. Here's how difficult it is. My phone's plugged in. I didn't have to do anything else. I didn't pair my phone. I didn't do any of that yet. I'd always recommend pairing your phone because if you're not plugged in, then you're still able to get your hands-free calls and things along those lines. But you're going to see Pandora, my Mitsubishi main menu, my now playing for any of my music that's on my iTunes, or I can go to my messages. And here's the cool thing. Here's how Siri works. You ready for this difficulty test? If you have an Apple phone and you press and hold your Apple button, what happens? Same thing that happens on this screen, right? So we can turn that off. What can I help you with? How about this?
Hey Siri, why does Paul have 92 missed calls?
That's not important, Siri. Just stop, Siri. So anyway, what I do want to look at though is if you want to flip back to your regular home screen, you're back and forth in between. So it's CarPlay or home. And it's very quick, very responsive, and I like that too. It also tells you, this is like the swiping feature that you're seeing on a lot of vehicles. Cool, swipe it over. You can go to day and night. If you want to turn your screen off because it's hindering your visibility on the road or you're trying to concentrate, turn it off. Go back to your home, it turns back on. Very easy. So if you want to get into things like changing out your clock systems too, cool, let me change it to wherever I'm at, whatever clock time, whatever zone that I'm in, or you just go simply to clock, change your hours and off to the races. So I love that part of it on the vehicle. I love the way that the gauges look too. Gauges up front, very easy on the eyes. It gives you like this electric blue color that's good for your tach and your speedo. Also gives you direction, temperature outside. So you have your compass, you have your outside, and this has 9 miles on this vehicle. That is available. Just letting you know, available here at Grand Blanc Mitsubishi. But it also tells me too that this one, I'm not Bluetooth connected because I have a Bluetooth icon, so I don't have that connected right now. Just make sure you pair that before you hook up your other modes, right? Things to talk about though too, the Econo mode, the Eco mode, right? If you're taking a look at this, it's going to be in an all-wheel drive position with a super all-wheel control. That's going to do inside braking on the vehicle too. So what you're going to see with that is going to be on the SE, you get the upgrade of electric parking brake. You also get the super all-wheel control. Super all-wheel control gives you a differential in the front that is adjustable differential in the front, but it also does inside braking, and well, it's known in the industry as curve control. So it'll brake on the inside, apply power on the outside. Now you can go to a full lock as well. You can do a full lock in economy mode as well. So economy mode, trying to maximize your fuel economy, and also you can have an aggressive four-wheel drive system that's still monitoring your fuel economy. Who's got an app for that? Mitsubishi in a 2018 Outlander. Check this out underneath the hood, because we've had comments that why don't you show it, so we're showing it right now. Follow me to the front. In the front of the vehicle, pop the hood. Here's our hood prop. Goes in this nice little spot right here. Standard in the SE package with all-wheel control is the 2.4 liter. That'll be indicated right here on your sticker and badging. But if you take a look in here, it is a massive 4-cylinder engine too. So the power, yeah, it's there. You got your braking system. Over for your ABS in the back. This is going to have a electric power steering system in it too. So what does that do? That's one less belt, one less pulley, one less pump. You have to worry about having a failure, binding up a belt, major breakdown issues going down the road. It's just much easier to monitor, and it's effortless to turn the wheel on this vehicle too. All your different containers very easily marked all the way through. You've got more of a ram air induction system that's on the vehicle too. Beautiful airbox, the usual stuff you find under the 2.4 liter, right? Beautiful vehicle, I think, hands down, bang for your buck. You cannot beat a 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander, especially in an SE package. I love this package because it's just right. So for me here at Grand Blanc Mitsubishi, I'm Paul Zagman. Always want to have you guys give us comments, tell us whether you like the video or not, other things that we should include. But also check out our parts department, check out our website. We're at grandblankmitsubishi.com, and you can check us out on our phone number too, which is 810-579-2030. Feel free to give us a call, drop in any kind of comment that you'd like to do. Always subscribe if you can. We appreciate it. Thanks for taking the time to watch this video on the 2018 Mitsubishi Outlander.